Today's deck is going to be a fun one. We are all in comboing today. In this deck, we play only 7 non-land cards, and there's a pretty good reason for that. We're trying to win with Thassa's Oracle. Would have really loved to be able to play Demonic Consultation Thassa's Oracle in Timeless for you guys, but unfortunately that's not a really viable strategy right now. But what is playing Amped Raptor with Seek New Knowledge and a Thassa's Oracle and trying to win the game. So how does this work? With Seek New Knowledge, we get to find some cards out of our library. We only have 3. I guess we have, from the first Seek New Knowledge, we'll have 6 other hits. From the second one, we'll have 7 minus 5, so we'll have 5, and then we'll have 4, and then 3, and so on. What we want to do is basically get to a point where we can exile cards from the top of our library using Amped Raptor to a point where we're able to reveal Thassa's Oracle at the end, basically meaning that we don't hit anything between the Thassa's Oracle and our Amped Raptor. This is going to be a pretty interesting one here because we need to have a very specific hand setup if we want to win the game. We need to have all the Amped Raptors out. We also need to have all the Seek New Knowledges out. So that means we need to cast a few Seek New Knowledges. And it also means that we cannot play an Amped Raptor that hits another Amped Raptor. So there's a little bit of setup that's required here, but for the most part, we just need to cast a few spells, resolve an Amped Raptor, and we're good. So in the lands, really all that we need to do is make sure that we have ample red and blue mana, and we need to make sure that a lot of it is untapped. So out of all of these things, it's basically Sunken Citadel that enters tapped and the gates to whatever that enter tapped. We're also running Cavern of Souls here because Cavern on Dinosaur is going to be pretty good. Nothing really more to say about this deck other than let's go give it a try and see if we can get some combo kills. Let's go. This episode of Full Control MTG is brought to you by Patreon and your viewership. If you want to support the channel financially, the Full Control MTG Patreon is the best place to do so. With a Shockland tier, you get access to videos as soon as they are recorded and edited. Don't wait to get your hands on another Full Control MTG deck list. Otherwise, it's your support for the channel that keeps me going. Thanks for being here and enjoy the video. Alright, let's go. See if we can do this. Opening hand does not have the cards that we need. Second hand does not have the cards that we need. Third hand has some cards that we can use. Let's keep 5. We'll get rid of... We'll keep a Gates of Tumbletown. That actually can be useful later. Cavern of Souls is good. Probably want to keep these 2. And then Steam Vents is nice. Sunken Citadel, we'll get rid of 1, 2. Kumano. Okay, so shields are probably going to be down here. This is ideal. So basically we just kind of get blown out here if we get exactly a Thassa's Oracle. But I mean, obviously the game's not over if we do, but you know, that would probably be the worst situation. Heartfire Hero, we're looking to get big and aggressive here, says opponent. Amped Raptor will actually be kind of a decent blocker right now, so I'm happy for that. So Amped Raptor has a 66% chance of hitting something useful for us, 2 or fewer other lands. Here's an Amped Raptor. We don't care about any instant speed removal. Alright. Time to exile a bunch of cards. We find Seek New Knowledge. I'm down to cast it. Let's see if our Amped Raptor survives here. I think it'll probably die. That's fine. Let them spend their burn. Alright, Seek New Knowledge. Both good cards that we'd like. And so we'll get rid of... Probably the Gate is not useful now. And then Steam Vents we don't really need to hurt ourselves for. We have maybe a need to not get rid of the Gate. Yeah, we'll get rid of both of the Gates, except actually, no, we only need to get rid of 1. All right. Need to pay a little bit more attention here. All right. Here's Kumano. Kumano comes back. Next turn we go Seek, dropping our Gate, and then the following turn we should be able to double spell and win the game. We'll see if we get that far. We take 5, then we take 5. Oh, that's a little gnarly. We'll draw a card. So we take 7 here. 8, it looks like. Looks like they might have burn again. So now we need to be a little bit smart here. Light up the stage hits light up the stage and static discharge. That'll just have to go to the face, which means that they're spending some mana. It's as if they were going to be doing the Dragon Mantle thing, so that's fine. Well, it's a little bit more effective than doing a Dragon Mantle. So I think nothing changes here. We still go with the gate. We will seek new knowledge on their end step. We've seen 1 seek new knowledge. This next one should hopefully find 2 seek new knowledges. That would actually be the best situation for us, because that means that we can win the following turn. Seems like we're going to have to get lucky here, because we might not be able to survive. If we can survive this attack, I think we're okay. Light up the stage, they'll have to miss lands. And then we'll survive with 1. Oh, they hit a land. And they hit a Dragon Mantle, darn. Alright, well, they'll have at least exactly lethal right now if they decide to. I think all they have to do is click on the Heartfire Hero, and we are dead. Alright, they know what's up. Let's do our Seek New Knowledge in response. Would we have found what we needed? We actually did need to find both Seek New Knowledges here, which means that next turn it would have been Seek New Knowledge. We have a 100% chance of finding our Thassa's Oracle. We go Seek New Knowledge, Amped Raptor. We have a win. Alright, so we exactly died, but it was pretty close. We'll take that one and move to round 2. Alright, can we make the combo deck work this time? With the Thassa's Oracle as our only non-land in the opener, it's looking like a no so far. Waiting for opponent to take their mulligan here. We will take ours, and a Seek New Knowledge is going to be enough for us to keep this hand. Sulfur Falls. We will have islands. We'll probably get rid of one of these. Double Leyline of Sanctity. Good thing we don't care about that. But it probably means that they're on combo. So which type of combo will it be? Is it going to be one that kills us fast or kills us slow? You don't love to see blue-green. This definitely means Omni Show. And there's another Omniscience there, which means that they probably have an Omniscience in hand, and they're probably just looking for a show and tell. All right, well, we have our work cut out for us here, and I think that, unfortunately, this deck's going to be a little too slow. All right, here's a Sulfur Falls, comes in untapped. We have Seek New Knowledge. Another Omniscience goes by. That was a good one to see them get rid of. Hopefully a lot of these are going to be unuseful, but do they have show and tell here? They do. All right, in response, we'll go Seek New Knowledge. Show them what we're up to. Unfortunately, we were very likely to hit another Seek New Knowledge here, so it is what it is. We'll put just 1 card back. And the Amped Raptor is not really useful if not cast, so we will just discard and we'll put in the Sunken Citadel, choosing, I don't know, red. Alright, so there's Omniscience. They'll have to just show us a win here. This is likely very deterministic from this point. The Atraxa is all we need to see. If pretty much if they had anything else, it would be probably fine. Now assemble the team here, and another Atraxa. I think they're likely to not fizzle now. We'll let them play it out here. We are both fast combo decks. They unfortunately are the more fast and more meta one. Assemble the team here. Smart one. And basically it's until they... Okay, so Demonic Tutor here is now a deterministic kill. Get your card that looks outside the library. Then Atraxa. Then you're good. Alright, cool. So opponent will take us here in round 2. We'll go to round 3. And still winlessly at here in Timeless. Might be the case that we need to go back to Historic, where a deck of this speed killing on turn 3 or 4 is going to be a little bit more tier 1. Here's approach number 2, and we are dead. I'll see you in round 3. All right,
Is this the one? We have another Thassa's Oracle opening hand. Turn 2 has just lands, or hand 2 has just lands. Opponent has mulliganed as well. Makes me feel better about myself. Opponent has taken 2 mulligans. Who will be the one that comes out on top? Another Thassa's Oracle hand means that I do not want to keep it. Opponent has kept 5. We have a Seek New Knowledge. I think that we will keep 3 here. Sunken Citadel or Shivan Reefs. Think that we go like this, and then now I'm deciding between Sunken Citadel or Shivan Reef. I don't really want to be taking damage every turn. Then I think if I go like this, I'm a little bit more happy because Riverglide Pathway is a better choice down the line. All right, cool. Here's Sunken Citadel. We choose red. And here's Seek New Knowledge. Since we're first, if this is a mirror match, we're looking okay, but oh my god, no, it's going to be another Omniscience game. Oh, terrible. Alright, fine. Do your worst. Seek New Knowledge. And I think we just die next turn. Dang. Should we put the Scalding Tarn back? I mean, that's really not the correct move, but now we're very worried about making our 4th land drop on time. We're going to have to just send it. Spirebluff Canal. So Amped Raptor can find another Seek New Knowledge, which is good. I'm going to attempt that. If it finds Amped Raptor, we're not happy about it. Oh, are they going to counterspell this? They might actually counterspell this. That's crazy. And actually, this is a teamer deck. How interesting. Alright, so that's 1 of 2 Amped Raptors gone. Gotta be careful since we only have 1 more. Ooh, we're doing some Manifest Dread stuff in Teamer. Alright. So they've chosen a card that was better than another copy of Growing Dread. Sure. So I'm going to Seek New Knowledge first. See what we find. I think that I probably want to get rid of that Cavernous Souls, but now I do need to play this Amped Raptor. I'll put the Amped Raptor back since we already have... we need to get 2 more Seek New Knowledges. But then the colors don't work out here. Alright, fine. So now we know that our next dinosaur is coming in uncounterably. And we're going to rebound the unnatural summons. They chose something over a land. We got to deal with 2/2s now. It's like a Field of the Dead deck, but it's happening earlier and it's happening at a slower rate. Not sure whether or not to be worried. Alright, so let's color, Seek New Knowledge. This is hitting Thassa's Oracle and Seek New Knowledge, so we have to wait 1 more turn here, which is awkward. Stormcarved Coast. And now we know that next turn we should be able to win the game. Uncounterably, in fact. So now that I know that they can't counter this, I need to do this now. However, if there's like a Thoughtseize or something, it'd be terrible, but we haven't seen black yet. So I'm going to rip the Seek New Knowledge now. That gets exactly the 2 cards that we knew are left in the library as non-lands. And if we do not have to discard a card here, we win the game next turn. Let's go. I believe it can be done. They'll hit me for 6. That's not really scary. They didn't flip anything. And I get to go to my turn. Alright. Now the one awkward part is that they can counter a Thassa's Oracle. I guess I'll play a Steam Vents. We'll wait 1 more turn. We know that we're not dead for 1 more turn. If they have a counterspell, this gives them an opportunity to tap out. I guess I could also be playing Emergent Zone in this deck. That's kind of awkward to do unless you're in exactly the situation where I'm at, where you have 6 or 7 mana to make it work. So we're turning this guy up. I'm going to get hit for 8. All right. So this is like show and tell, but for turning cards face up. Got it. All right, more manifestation. And so now, backs against the wall, we have to go for it. I'm just hoping that when we put Cavern of Souls on Dinosaur and cast our spell, opponent just rage counterspells it. Let's see if it can happen. Amped Raptor, let's get it. Alright, well, we have to cast it, otherwise we lose the game. Do they have a counterspell? And it looks like we have Trigger on the stack. We're going to take it. Alright, I thought we were staring a counterspell in the face there, but it looks like we'll take round 3. Sweet. Alright, we're back here looking to do another combo. Opening hand is just lands. Opponent's taking a mulligan here. Could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. We have a Seek New Knowledge, though, and that is our fastest way to victory. We'll keep this 6. Get rid of a red land, say go. It's a good tapped, good one to have in tapped, possibly also the gate. All right, so we'll go like that. And this goes here, cool. All right, they'll surveil. It's a Luris deck. We gotta watch out for Thoughtseize. We have 2 of 4 Seek New Knowledges here. Sleight of hand, sure. They're looking too deep into the library. I'm going to be looking a little bit further than that with each card that we play. Feeling like we're all right now. All right, Spirebluff Canal, 2 or fewer other lands. We have Seek New Knowledge on their end step. We definitely fold to a counterspell heavy deck here, so we just gotta kind of hope that that's not what they're on. Of course, them tapping out at some point will be huge for us. We're looking for like a turn 4 Shieldred play. Would be pretty good timing-wise for us. Here's a Consider, finds away another Consider, and they draw. And it's another Consider. All right, if you say so. They've been looking pretty deep so far. Lots of card draw. We've actually seen 3 of 4 Considers. Shocked Watery Grave. That's a little worrying. And they're looking at their Watery Grave. Well, I'll attempt to Seek New Knowledge. If they counterspell it, that's honestly alright. Alright, so we got some Stubborn Denial going on here, and possibly more counterspells. We'll play an untapped land here just in case it's another Stubborn Denial here before they get a creature out. I'm thinking that this is almost certainly Death's Shadow. They've been working their life total down pretty far as well. So yeah, I think they shock here, get a Death's Shadow in. Snapcaster Mage. Alright. Will that be for another Consider? Another Sleight of Hand, sure. And it's a Polluted Delta here. With that one on the stack, we can Seek New Knowledge, but I think I'm fine to bait out another Ferocious Denial. They'll go to 11. Will they play a Death Shadow? They will. Alright. Here's Seek New Knowledge. Alright, and we're getting close to a kill.
How many cards have we seen? So we have Seek New, Seek New, Seek New. We have another Seek, another Amped Raptor. So we want to go Seek New Knowledge, put Thassa's Oracle on the bottom, and then Amped Raptor. All right. If we find exactly Seek New Knowledge, or if we find exactly Thassa's Oracle in one of these, we win. All right, make sure that we have enough for Amped Raptor here. That'll do. And will we find it? We do not. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, we can win next turn. And that's all right. Okay. Sounds good. Let's see how much damage they can do to us. I mean, now we're kind of at the mercy of Stubborn Denial here, which is awkward. Yeah. That Seek New Knowledge whiff might have been the difference between life and death here. Teamer Battle Rage is a thing that exists here. Welcome to the darkness. Okay. So they draw X cards. Your life total becomes 3. Okay, fine. I got a 10-10. We're not dead. Mishra's Bauble. Fine. I don't care if they look at my top. And they didn't shock the Blood Crypt. That's important. So that means we're about to win the game. Alright, Seek New Knowledge. Only Thassa's Oracle. That goes at the bottom. Move to my turn. It is an Amped Raptor. They can Pact of Negation me if they'd like, but I have another one to back it up. I think we're good. Exile the library. That's a Thassa's Oracle. Put that thing on the stack. Trigger on the stack. We win the game. Let's go. We win in round 4. Alright, even through a whiff on one of our Seek New Knowledges, we were able to make it work. Awesome. Here we go. This is our last chance at winning with this deck. I'll take a Seek New Knowledge hand. Color's a little hard here. That's one awkward thing. Alright, opponent has kept 5. Historically, this has been a bad thing for us because it means that we're playing Omni Show and they kill us earlier than we can kill them. Let's hope that that's not what's happening. Agadine the Undercrypt. Ooh, we might be doing some Belcher things. And yes, I see a Wizard's Rockets. All right. It is a all-out race to turn 4. We start a little bit ahead here, and that actually could make the difference. They can beseech into Ironcrag Feet, and that's how they win on turn 4, or with 4 mana in general. They can win on turn 2, especially with this Wizard's Rockets. They could actually win right now. Dark Ritual into Beseech, and that's a game. Okay, just the Demonic Tutor. Could be worse. We'll let them choose their card first before we show them Seek. And we have an awkward turn 3 with shields down. Luckily, it's luckily we were on the play, so that doesn't mean that we're staring at them with 4 mana while we have shields down. This is winnable. Will my Seek New Knowledge resolve? All right. So we find double Seek here. That's not the best. We need to have a red producing mana, so we'll play the Spire Bluff Canal next turn. And I want to get rid of the Gate to Sea Tower more than anything else. Alright, no natty draw here. We do have Cavern of Souls next turn. Then we set this up again. See if we're done. They could mistakenly play around a counterspell here. They've only seen Seek New Knowledge. We could be Is It Control. Oh god, it's a channel. Well, we're going to let the channel resolve. I guess we just get Karn Ancestral Statued? No, it's a Goblin Charbelcher. Alright, well, you got it. Here's Seek New Knowledge. It's not a counterspell. You got me. Opponent will take round 5. Alright, Fire Islet goes away. And, yeah. If for some reason they don't activate Belcher right now, we get another turn and a chance to win. But I think they're probably going to do it. All it costs them is 3 life. This would be a really nice time to have a Stifle, but they could activate multiple times, so it doesn't matter. They have backup Belcher. Very cool. All right, one activation will do. We are dead. All right, and that'll bring us to the end of round 5 here. Taking 2 wins was actually not terrible. We played against some pretty high-tier decks in the format. Turbo Belcher, which comboed on turn 2, as well as, or was it turn 2 or turn 3? It was one of the two. As well as an Omni Show that comboed on turn 3. So, you know, not terrible. We took 2 other games aside from those 2 and did it within Timeless. Now, this is a deck that could definitely be played in Historic, so if you just want to do some, like, some spike some wins here and there, you know, it's a completely viable way to go do it. With that being said, though, that'll bring it to the end of my games. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and comment, helps with the video. Subscribe if you're new for videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I'll see you guys in the next one.